Hey there, water signs, and welcome to your reading. So today we're going to do a pick a card. I am doing this during the beginning of March, but this video is actually meant to be timeless, as all of my videos are. So I want you guys to pick whatever card that you feel drawn to, whether it be the pile 1, 2, or 3, and just pick which one. Pause the video if you need to, and then you can fast forward to the timestamps that I provide in the description box and below. All right, I'll see you guys on the other side. All right, pile 1 water signs. Let's see what we got going on in your world. Ooh, 10 of Wands. Okay. we got a good start going on here. All right, so I feel like you guys have been drowning a lot in your emotions. Let's see if I can get that in focus. I apologize, it's not in focus. I do feel like you guys, look how he's drowning, right? So maybe you feel like you've been tied to something that keeps like pulling you down. It keeps pulling you under, right? And it's like you have all these other people on this boat, but it's like you feel like you can't save them. Like you feel like no matter what you do, you're constantly being tied. You're tied to something emotionally, possibly physically. Maybe it's a job, maybe it's people, maybe it's family members, maybe it's friends. But you just feel like you're constantly going down no matter what you do, right? Okay, so let me put that there. All right, so let me see what else we have for the water signs pile 1, please. Show me what we have for the water signs pile 1. See what we have, water signs pile 1. What do they need to know? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like this is highlighting the fact that you really need to make sure you're giving back to yourself. I know I keep getting this a lot for the water signs lately. Is that like, oh, so the Queen of Pentacles is always, yeah, I got the Temperance underneath too. So I feel like with this, again, pile 1, water signs, this has really been coming out a lot lately. That you're giving just too many things. Like your energy is going to too many other places. But the problem is like you're not fancying yourself up. You're not putting that time and your energy into yourself the way that you are into other people. And I feel like this is what's making you drown. If you guys are having like horrible, like if you guys are having bad dreams, if you guys are full of anxiety, if you guys are full of like this mentality of like, I can't get everything done. I can't live up to everybody else's expectations. I feel like that's what's happening is because you're putting everybody else first. And it's like, if you have an empty cup, like how are you supposed to give to other people, right? So when we're talking about cups with the Temperance coming out, I do feel like that's what's happening is like your guides, your angels are kind of trying to tell you like pile 1, you have been giving nonstop to everybody else but yourself. And that's where you're coming up empty. That's why you feel like you're constantly drowning and everything that's kind of going on around you is because you're constantly giving to some other kind of situation. And so therefore it's taking from you. Okay. So let me see what else we have for pile 1. Show me what else we have for pile 1, please. They need to see. Temperance. Look at that. They're really telling you need to restore this balance within yourself. You really need to make sure that you are, that you're giving back to yourself. There's so much being highlighted. See how the Temperance card here is butterflies. So that means in the card, so it's like there's transformation that needs to be taken. I do feel like your angels, you guys could be an earth angel for some of you, but it's like there's all these new beginnings that's really being highlighted with the butterflies and the lotus flowers that you have to give. See how like she's giving like a water cup? I apologize for being out of focus. Bear with me. The water cup is pouring onto the fire. So I feel like you guys have been really overly stressed lately. And the fact that you're like, again, you keep giving to something else and it keeps taking all your energy. And so you're not leaving anything else for yourself, right? Okay. So with that being said, I do feel like, again, with this Temperance coming out in 2 different decks, like that's a huge indication that you're feeling, maybe you're feeling lethargic. Maybe you guys are feeling like once you complete your task, you're like, there's nothing left to do for you. There's no other time for you to take care of yourself. But they're telling you, you need to do that in order to give like full on energy to anything else that you want to. It's like you have to give to yourself first is what I'm saying. All right. Let me see what else we have for pile 1. Queen of Cups. Yeah. Well, that's not surprising. You guys are a water sign, right? So with the Queen of Cups coming out, I do feel like this is making sure that you guys are giving back to yourself. Again, the Chariot is underneath the deck. So I do feel like with that, it's like you need to stop guessing yourself. You need to start maybe being assertive, even if this is at the job place or wherever this is. It's like maybe you need to tell people, like, you know, maybe you need to learn to tell people no sometimes, because with that 10 of Wands coming out first, it really keeps highlighting the fact that you're over giving to other situations and not really giving to yourself, right? With the Chariot here, it does feel like they're wanting you to move on. There's so much about your guides trying to tell you, you know, it's not necessarily move on from whoever needs you here, but it's just like it's constantly reiterating the fact that you've been giving too much and not back to yourself. Therefore, you probably have an empty cup. Like I said, when you come home from work, you come home from whatever you do, whatever your project, whatever tasks you have. You guys could have Virgo in your chart. With me saying that, it does feel like you guys have like a to-do list, and that to-do list is just constantly dragging you down emotionally because you got nothing left for yourself. All right, let me get one more from this deck, please, for the water signs, pile 1. Okay, Page of Wands. Okay, so some of you guys may have this desire to like learn something new. Okay, so maybe you have this deep desire that you haven't really told anybody about. It's like you want to, like, see if you see this ball right here. It's like a crystal ball. It's like, I feel like this is telling me that you have this kind of like drive. You have this kind of like vision for yourself where you want to give to yourself, but there's like this dragon behind her. So I do feel like nobody really knows, or nobody, like, you haven't really expressed your true passion, what you actually want to do. Like, dragons are unique, right? They're amazing creatures. And so with that being shown, I do feel like there's something unique about you that people, like, you kind of hide. And it's like, maybe you could be ashamed, and this could be like a long time coming. And maybe you're kind of like, you know what, maybe I'll put my dreams off to the side because you still need to help somebody else out. You keep having this energy of needing to help somebody else out. Okay. So I don't know who that is or what you need to do, but it's like, every situation is going to be different, but I feel like you really need to make sure that you're giving to yourself. It keeps reiterating that fact. All right. So let me see what else we have for pile 1. Okay. All right. So I do feel like with this coming out, and once you actually, with the 6 of Wands coming out, I do feel like once you start giving back to yourself, like everything's going to be more balanced out. I did put that under both the Temperance cards, and I do feel like your money might start coming in a little bit better. Like if you guys are struggling financially, I think it's because you're not giving. Once you give back to your energy, to yourself, I do feel like it's going to be happening, okay? So I do feel like some of you guys could have a daughter that you're giving to. This is like my Pisces card, but I feel like with that coming out, it's like they're wanting you to actually, you know, give back to yourself more. You're wanting to, maybe you have a daughter that you're kind of putting as a priority instead of putting yourself. But again, it's like parents, or anybody in general. It's like if you are half full, your cup is half full, you have nothing left to give to anybody else. It's not going to be as fulfilling. It's not going to be as, you know, genuine. Well, it will be genuine, but it's like the fact that you're coming up empty, and like you could be giving more if you're actually happy within yourself. Like pile 1, are you actually happy within yourself? Maybe I feel like you need to ask yourself that, okay? Yeah, I feel like you guys are like holding back. You're holding back from your dreams. You're holding back from what you actually want to do, what you actually want to accomplish. There's something hidden here that they're really wanting you to go towards that you haven't really let in, okay? Yeah, Page of Wands twice. Wow, you guys are getting a lot of repeat cards with different decks. So Page of Wands, there's some kind of thing that you're passionate about that, again, you have 4 of Cups. They want you to go towards this because I think that's going to bring in, you're happy, and maybe you've lived your life where, you know, I need to put everybody else before myself. And I think that maybe you're getting dreams, maybe you're getting downloads. I did say Virgo before, so maybe you guys have Virgo in your chart. And I do feel like Virgos get a lot of dreams. Like most of the Virgos that I get, like that's how they get their intuition. So maybe you're getting dreams that are telling you, you know, you need to go towards something else. Follow your passion, follow your dreams, because I feel like that's going to bring in a lot of happiness for you, okay? So let's say you follow your dreams, you follow your passions, pile 1. Let's see what helps. Yeah, you're moving towards, they want you to move towards this, and stop constantly like thinking, oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, this isn't going to happen. I see you manifesting, but I think you guys are more concerned about what other people may think, or maybe letting people down if you actually go towards that, okay? Yeah, they're wanting you guys to daddy up though. They want you guys to daddy up. They want you guys to make sure that, you know, You put yourself first. Pile 1, this is all about you putting yourself first. Yeah, they want you to go fast, okay? So guys, if this is like a new job, they're wanting you to do that. If there's this like traveling, they want you to, whatever this dream is for you guys in this pile, they're really wanting you to go towards that. And I think that everything else is going to start falling into place, all right? So let's see what we can find out for love for you guys that are interested in that. For pile 1, can you show me some love messages, please, for the water signs? Okay. Blessings are coming your way. Look at that. Blessings are coming your way once you follow this dream. And notice how it fell on this 8 of Wands and 3 of Wands, excuse me. So I do feel like you guys have been manifesting some changes, but I feel like, again, with both 2 Temperance cards coming out and the Page of Wands coming out twice, it does feel like it's about learning something new. So when you learn that something new, maybe if it starts like a side hustle or whatever that is for you, it's going to be, yeah, read between the lines. Maybe you guys need, the Page of Wands is all about reading and learning, right? So I feel like, yeah, patience is underneath. So I feel like it's going to take some time for this to come in. But I feel like once you have like this mindset of like, you know what, I have to actually give back to myself because I need to, change is going to come in, okay? So once you release this mentality of making sure that you have to put everybody else before you and you finally embrace that change, I do feel like a possible lesson, you've learned your lessons and a passionate new romance is coming in, okay? So I do feel like a passionate, I did see the life partner card. So I feel like you could be drawing in a life partner, but that's the thing is like when you give back to yourself, you raise your vibration, right? Pile 1, you raise your vibration when you do that. So I feel like that's the thing is like right now, if you are attracting other people, you're at a lower vibration, right? And I feel like you're going to meet somebody new once that is, okay? So pile 1, let's see. This person could be at a long distance. They could like to travel. You're going to know them by that. Yeah, this person's going to show up at your door. This person's going to not leave you confused whenever you guys communicate. With that 8 of Wands also coming out, they're not going to leave you guessing, okay? So let me see what we have for your money. Let me see what we have for your money. Show me what we can get for money for pile 1, please. Money message for pile 1. Okay, independent. If you are not self-employed, it may be time to entrepreneur mindset. Consider investing and committing yourself to your own business. Your financial freedom will come from being able to stand alone. You can do it. Yeah, I really was getting that. I was getting that vibe earlier that you guys, there's something, like I said, they're really highlighting the fact that there's a side hustle. There's kind of like, maybe you have another mindset of like having to, it feels very Taurus energy. You guys could have that in your chart. I feel like a lot of earth in y'all's energy too today. So for pile 1, I feel like you guys, you haven't been able to set off alone. Like maybe you have this mindset like I need other people or I need it. It keeps coming back to the fact that you need to take care of other people. But once you stand on your own and you realize that you can do that, I feel like things are really going to start flowing in for you, okay? So I do feel like with the emotional healing coming out next, maybe it's time for some emotional healing of your own or release the past. Careers and counseling, psychic work, or energy healing may appeal to you. Your mental or emotional troubles could be blocking your abundance. Yes, that's exactly what I was saying earlier, is that with this, I feel like you guys are like thinking that, you know, what if I go towards this? Is it going to let everybody down? And I feel like it's not going to let anybody down. I feel like it's only going to help everybody else that maybe is dependent on you, okay? So I do feel like it says persistence is coming up next. So your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Success is just around the corner. Follow with what you set out to do consistently, until you reach your goal. Hard work is required to keep building your finances, okay? So I do feel like this is all about balancing. So it really looks like when you're giving, you're depleting your energy towards other people, there's nothing left. And so therefore you're exhausted, you're tired, you're low vibrational, right? But when you start giving back to yourself, I can't say this enough, it's going to raise your cup, okay? So this is really encouraging you to go towards whatever it is that you're passionate about. And even if it's a side hustle, just go towards it, because I think that giving back to yourself is going to really raise your vibration and bring in love and money as well, okay? I did get this. It's time for me to heal now. So I do feel like you guys are doing a lot of healing work right now. Let me see what other messages you guys need to see. just being near you is intoxicating. So these are love messages. So I feel like right now, this is you going through a lot of healing, pile one, but just, it says just being near you is intoxicating. So this person is going to actually be, when they come around you, like when they visit your home, right? They're going to be like, ooh, baby, I can't get over you. Like you are such an amazing energy. And I feel like they're going to notice that. They're going to feel that about you, okay? All right, so I do feel like with this coming out, I left when I saw you with somebody. This could be somebody from your past that's making an appearance, but they haven't, maybe you're too busy. And I feel like maybe you haven't kind of let a lot of people in, whether it's past or present. And I feel like your heart chakra is really blocked off in this connection, okay? So I do feel like maybe you listen to that. There's YouTube videos on the internet that you can unblock your heart chakra, you know, listen to the Hertz one. So definitely check that out for, I do feel like a big heart chakra blockage in this pile, okay? So let me see if I can get any, features for this person that's coming in for you guys. Okay, blonde hair. Okay, you guys could have blonde hair. They could have blonde hair. All right, so let's see what else we got. Religious. Okay, so maybe one of you is more religious than the other. Maybe one of you has more traditional values than the other. But I do feel like, all right, so I do have resting bitch faces coming out next. I feel like with this coming out, you're kind of like skeptical when like if you're a feminine energy, I feel like you're more skeptical when people actually come in. This is really highlighting the fact, if you're a feminine watching, this is really highlighting you mostly in this pile, okay? So resting bitch face, I think that it's like people, like you'll have somebody come in and you're like, I just don't know. Like, I just don't trust you. So again, with the heart blockage, what I was getting earlier, I feel like that really needs to open up. And I think that, you know, when your heart is blocked, your heart chakra is blocked, money is not as good as it needs to be because it's blocking that, right? So the heart chakra is also associated with money, you know, green. So let me see what else we have for you guys. Maybe you guys aren't eating. I'm hearing a message that you guys aren't eating that much. Maybe you guys need to make sure that you're eating, okay? Yeah, and thick eyebrows. That's a random one. All right, so maybe you guys, the person you're dealing with, you guys could have tattoos, I'm hearing, or thick eyebrows. Like maybe maybe you guys have long hair. But I feel like with this coming out, maybe there's something about the eyes. I always notice this card's like with the eyes, right? Big lips. I feel like the eyes are the window to the soul is kind of what I see, right? So I feel like you read people through their eyes, maybe. All right, so let me see what we have for angel message. All right, guys, so this is my last card. So I want you guys to make sure that you think about, think a question real quick. And I'm going to shuffle for 3 more seconds so you guys can think of a yes, no question, all right? Pause the video if you need to. 1, 2, and 3. The situation will improve. All right, so guys, whatever question you guys asked, I do feel like it's time to let go. And, you know, once you actually like, you know, fill that cup up, it keeps talking about filling that cup up, pile one. So once you do that and you fill that cup up, I think everything's really going to be balancing out for you, okay? So pile one, I hope that this resonated for you and this gave you some sense of clarity, all right? So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Hey there, pile 2 water signs. What's cracking? All right, so let's see what we have. Okay, so King of Pentacles. Okay, so y'all starting off with like a love reading. Okay, so I do feel like with this coming out, it does look like you have been manifesting money as well as stability. So I do feel like you are bringing in somebody that's going to be stable, somebody that's maybe springtime. I'm actually noticing the flowers. Let me see if I can grab this. I'm noticing like the flowers and you know, like springtime flowers always remind me of like, you know, baby birds and like baby ducks. I don't know why I'm going to ducks. So some of you guys could resonate with that, but I do feel like you guys have kind of like built, like, see how there's like a moat around this castle? I feel like you guys have kind of like grounded yourself recently. I see how he's like standing, he's got some boots. Maybe you guys should be, maybe y'all listen to country music. You don't have to, but I do feel like with this coming out, it's like you've kind of built a castle around your emotions. Like you kind of like, you haven't really let anybody in. I feel like you guys have been very particular about who you actually let into your energy, okay? So let me see what else we have for pile 2. What else we have for pile 2, please? Okay, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so I see you guys. Maybe y'all could be signing contracts. Maybe make sure that whenever you sign a contract that it's going to be like even. Like make sure that like I'm hearing like to make sure that you actually like you're going to be just throat chakra. Okay, so whenever I feel like you guys are blocked with your throat chakra and you guys are kind of like, you guys are having a hard time speaking up for yourself. You guys are having a hard time, whether this is friend or relationship or family. It's like you're having a hard time telling them how you feel, like maybe putting down the hammer, you know? And it's like you're not really, see how like depressed he looks? He looks like a Debbie Downer in this picture, right? So I feel like that with the Eight of Pentacles coming out, like you're working on your money and there's some kind of like, maybe you guys could be journaling. Some of you are writing like a book or just, you know, just kind of trying to put your thoughts on paper. If not, I feel like that might help you to kind of release some stress if you guys are doing that. But I do see contracts with this. So make sure whenever you sign, if you are signing some contracts, some rental or anything along with that, some kind of paperwork, make sure, even like a new job, make sure that you guys are making that you're going to be taken care of, okay? So like if you guys have the tendency to kind of like lean towards, you know, well, it'll make make sure that you guys are making sure that it benefits you in the long run. So watch your back when it comes to contracts, okay? Let me see what else we have for you guys. Temperance. Okay, so pile 1 actually got that too, right? In the same exact position too. So I do feel like with this coming out, it does feel as though, you guys are having a hard time balancing whether or not maybe to move on from something. I feel like you guys are extremely stressed out. Maybe it's a job that you guys are really stressed out about and you're kind of like, should I stay or should I go? I feel like with the Debbie Downer card here, you guys are kind of really contemplating on whether or not staying where you are is going to be beneficial, whether it's a person or whether it's like a job. And I feel like you guys are kind of like, you know, weighing out your options. Maybe you guys are applying for new jobs. Okay, yeah. The balance, look how he's like trying to balance things out here too in this card, right? So I feel like with this coming out, it's like you guys are kind of like my passion. So it's like, okay, so smoke is like for fire and air, right? So I do feel like some of you guys could have, or fire and water, it looks like in this picture. But I do feel like for some of you guys, you're having a hard time balancing out your emotions and what you're passionate about. And you're needing to do that in order to move forward. So if you guys are not passionate about this job anymore, I do feel like some of you could be possibly applying to other jobs. Yeah, I've got the Knight of Cups here. Like I said, I feel like you guys could be applying to other jobs. Maybe some of you guys are applying to jobs that are out of state or out of country, perhaps with them. I'm seeing June on here. So maybe there's something about June that has some significance for you guys. But I feel like you're going to be getting like an offer in June, okay? So if you guys are expecting an offer, so like a job or something, I do feel like that could be coming in June. We got 20th, 21st, and 22nd for any kind of timing that you guys feel like, yeah. Okay, so they got the Knight of Wands. I do feel like there's an offer coming in some kind of June. June is really being highlighted. This could be a possible fire sign that's coming in. We got the Hierophant next. So you guys, if this is like a job situation, I do feel like you guys are going to be getting like a more solid job. And it's been like, look at this mummy. He's been waiting forever. Look at him. He's like, he's all wrapped up and stuff. So I feel like this is something you guys would feel like, oh my God, this is taking forever to come in. So you guys have been manifesting something that's been taking a really long time to come in. I do have the Two of Cups underneath. So it does feel like maybe this is kind of a relationship for some of you guys. This could also be like a partnership that you've been trying to manifest. Maybe you've been like the person that jumps in really, really quick and you kind of like just go for it, okay? So maybe you get all emotionally like involved and the other person is kind of like this Knight of Wands, or excuse me, this is King of Wands. I'm just now realizing that. So this is a King of Wands, but it looks like the Knight of Wands in the regular tarot, right? And it does feel as though this person, what are the initials on his horse's head? I'm just now noticing this. So we have WVB on the initials on the horse's head, okay? So I don't know if WV or B means anything for you guys in this pile. But it does feel like you've been waiting very, I'm trying to come up with some kind of initials for you guys in this one, okay? So this person is going to be coming in super passionate. They're going to be coming in with, like, you know, commitment type feels, right? So we got the King of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Two of Cups. So this is love relationship. I do feel like they're going to be coming in with like, it's going to be passionate from the start. And they're going to be like a person that's going to be like, I want a relationship. I want it now. I want equal give and take. This is somebody that's going to give you that equal give and take, okay? So if you guys have been manifesting a job that you're extremely passionate about, I do feel like you are definitely bringing in something that's going to bring in more stability. It's going to bring in not only passion, but the emotional stability. Because right here we had the fire and he had the water. So I do feel like you're going to be having that equal give and take, like whatever this situation applies to you, whether it is a job or whether it's a relationship, I do feel like you're going to have that equal give and take moving forward, okay? So if you guys have been manifesting something like that, it does seem like it's coming in possibly in June with that timing card, okay? Let me see what else we have for pile 2. What else do we have for pile 2? Page of Cups, yeah. I feel like we have that over here. Knight of Cups. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. So I do feel like with the Page of Cups coming out, you guys are making sure that, I think you guys are regaining your sense of stability. Like see how she's in her water? I feel like you guys are starting to feel into the depths of your emotions. You're starting to be like, you know what? That doesn't feel good to me. And that doesn't feel good to me. And it's like, I feel like you have this energy of like, see how she looks like really innocent with her blonde hair. She looks innocent and she's ready to like, you know, tap into something. And she's like, it feels like in this card that you're ready to give love a chance, but it doesn't feel like you're ready to jump in. It feels like you're just kind of like, okay, I'm going to give love a chance again. So maybe you guys haven't been like emotionally available in the past. And maybe that's why this person's suddenly coming in, this King of Wands, really, really fast, because you're now like open to the thought of love. Okay. Let me see what else we have for pile 2. The Emperor. Okay. Look at all this y'all, this person definitely has fire in their chart. Okay. I do feel like, again, this person's coming in because you are now open to love. Maybe you haven't been, or maybe you haven't been emotionally available. So if you guys have been attracting people that haven't been emotionally available, it's probably because they say you're a mirror image of what you attract. You are what you attract, right? So with this, you guys are attracting somebody that's straight leveled up, who's done their work, who wants an actual commitment. You guys have done your straight work, pile 2. Kudos to you. All right. So I think that you guys, see how they're coming to Emperor and King of Wands. I feel like you're the one that's going to be more hesitant in this. All right. Let me see what else we need to know about. I want to see your energy towards this person though. 4 of Cups. Okay. So you guys are still kind of like upset about what happened in the past, okay? So I do feel like the Queen of Swords, I'm seeing the Queen of Swords. I feel like you cut somebody out in the past that you were kind of like, you're doing me wrong, you're doing me dirty. And it's not that it's like, I feel like you learned a lot of lessons and you learned to find your happy on your own, okay? So I do feel like you are attracting a soulmate. I'm getting 6 of Cups coming out. You are attracting somebody that's going to, maybe you guys have a daughter. But this person's going to be straight, all up in their emotions. They're going to express their love to you. This person with fire, we got fire and water I'm really seeing right now. They don't have to be that sign, but I do feel like they're definitely going to have that in their energy, okay? So it's like what we were talking about, fire and water. We have a lot of cards about fire and water signs here. So I do feel like you're definitely going to be the more hesitant one, because I see that you're still thinking about your past and how it kind of went wrong. Well, this person's done their work, all right? So I want to tell you guys to not be too blocked off to the thought of new love coming in, because it does look like this person is going to see you as somebody they can spend the rest of their life with. They're going to see you as some kind of, lifetime partner, okay? So let me see what else we can get for pile 2. Yeah, King of Pentacles, okay. So King of Pentacles, now I'm getting Earth, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person has definitely done their work. This is somebody that's going to be financially stable. This is somebody that's going to be there when you have a bad day, okay? So the King of Pentacles always comes off as somebody that's not as like, they're going to walk in the door and be like, hey, baby, how was your day? They're going to actually care, right? And they're going to actually have their finances together. You're not going to have to pay for everything. Yeah. I feel like this person has gone through a lot of enlightenment in the past. Maybe they've gone through a lot of, sorrow. Maybe they've gone through I feel like some of them have been divorced and maybe they've been single. This person, I feel like they've been single for a long time, and that's why they're ready to level up. That's why they're ready to come in with an offer when they see you, pile 2, because they've done the work and they're kind of like, I'm tired of being single. This energy feels very tired of being single and tired of being alone, okay? Yeah, they're going to come in fast, guys. This person is going to come in so freaking fast. It's going to be like, oh, where'd you come from? Ooh, where'd you come from? We got more fire energy there coming out. So maybe they're at a distance. I was telling you, don't be closed off to the thought of distance, okay? So a lot of times you hear those stories where it's like, oh, they lived in who knows where, I mean, a million miles away. And it's like, it's still possible. If you guys fall in love, it's still possible. So I really feel like with this pile for pile 2, don't be closed off to the thought of somebody coming in with actually, you know, being open to the thought of it. So I feel like this person may be very long distance, out of state, out of country, wherever it is. But I am seeing the Queen of Swords again under here, 2 Queen of Swords. So I do feel like with this coming out, you guys are going to be, you guys, this person's going to be long distance, okay? So this person could be a possible Virgo. I'm seeing that next. But I feel like you think that like, okay, so if they're long distance, they could be getting into something. They could be cheating. They could be lying. I feel like you guys have this mentality that maybe you've been so burned in the past that you're afraid that whoever you connect with now is actually going to be a liar, okay? And they're going to give to something else. Maybe you've dealt with people that were married before and they would hit you up. But I do feel like with this pile, this person's going to be legit, okay? This person's going to be legit. This person's going to see you for your worth, and they're actually going to take the time to give to this situation. All right, so let's see your money, pile 2. Let's see money, pile 2. Pile 2, let me see your money. What do we need to see about money? Money manager. This card could indicate your career finances could take a giant leap forward. Consider careers in money management, banking, accounting, or anything finance. You can expect a happy outcome when it comes to your finances. Yeah, I feel like your finances are going to start popping, pile 2. I feel like maybe you're actually, wow, that's weird. I have a card in this deck that it does not belong. So I have scars here, right? So I do feel like this person coming in, they could have scars from the past, but I don't feel like that's going to hold back the relationship. I feel like that's actually going to, this person's done their lessons, they've done their work, they've done their healing work within. So it's like, if they've had a bad breakup, like they're not going to hold it against you because they've done this hermit, like I said, they could be a Virgo, but they've done the healing work, okay? So I feel like they have scars from their past. They could have a scar on their face, but it does, or dark hair too. It does feel like this person has done the healing work. So this person is not going to come in all like damaged. If you've been attracting people that were damaged in the past, I don't feel like that's going to be the case with this person, okay? All right, so denial. Perhaps you're insisting that reality be something other than what it is. What are you refusing to see? It's better to live in truth than a lie. If you've been putting a false front to make money, trying to resolve that mask. Okay, so I feel like some of you guys could be overspending with this card coming out. I'm going to need y'all to get off Amazon, okay? I'm guilty too, but I feel like with this coming out, maybe you guys are kind of like, maybe some of you could have debt that you haven't like really, you're just kind of like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I'm just going to block it out of my mind. But I do feel like money is going to start looking up for some of you guys. And it does look like things are going to start looking better when it comes to finances, okay? Success will find you, yeah. Success will find you is next. So if you guys have been struggling with finances, I have writing again. Look, writing, that Edgar Allan Poe one with him writing, I do feel like you guys are going to be, there's something about writing here. Whether you guys, let me see if I can grab this card underneath. My nails are not working for me. Let's see if I just move everything, it might show up. Okay. So this one, so like we have like writing twice. I was talking about that earlier. So I do feel like you guys are going to be journaling. Definitely journal, okay? I do feel like your emotions need to be put on paper is going to help you express yourself. Your words have power to influence others. Find out how you can contribute. A career in social media, book writing, consent writing, or blogging could be for you. Use words and visualize it as you write them to manifest more money into your life. Yeah, so I was getting that earlier, right? I was getting that earlier that you need to like kind of journal. So maybe you guys are best at like journaling your actual emotions, okay? So that they come to fruition. All right, so let me see what else we have. Okay, spend some time together. All right, so this person, they're trying to bring out the love life again. They're wanting to highlight the person that maybe you had trouble spending time with people in the past. Maybe you put in more effort. But I feel like this person's going to actually be putting in the effort with all that fire coming out. Yeah, change is coming. Guys, with that moon, if you guys have been manifesting, I do feel like things are really going to be coming to fruition. All right, let's see what else we got going on. I do feel like this person is definitely from a distance for some of you guys, okay? I do feel like you guys are going to, whenever this situation comes in, you're going to approach with caution. As y'all, it's going to be a state soulmate, okay? Soulmate. I think they're going to come in like a freaking wrecking ball because the storm, what's that Miley Cyrus song? Wrecking Ball. Yeah, they're going to come in because they've done the healing work. They've done the healing work and they want to jump into a relationship. I feel like this person's really been single for a while. All right. I feel like I want to do this deck for y'all too. Hold on. L2. What popped out? Religious factors. Okay. So maybe in the past, like maybe you've been more spiritual than somebody else. Okay. I had all these cards fall on the floor. Hold on just a second. All right. So I feel like maybe in the past, your love life influence, maybe one of you is more spiritual than the other. Maybe one of you, there was just something about it that you guys couldn't get on the same page. Maybe if you guys were spiritual and you told them about it, they were like, ooh, that's weird. All right. Let me see what else we have. Reconciliation. All right. So this could be somebody, this feels like a past life. You guys are going to have intense chemistry in the beginning, but I think you need to free yourself from that mindset of like, everybody's going to hurt me, okay? Because this past person did something dirty doesn't mean everybody in your future is actually going to make you feel that way or treat you that way too. True love is coming in, all right? This person is going to love you for who you are and not going to second guess it. They're going to straight come in and they're going to try to sweep you off your feet, all right? All right, so let's do my last card. So let's do angel answers. So you guys pause the video if you need to. I'm going to shuffle for 3 seconds, ask a yes, no question and see what we get, all right? So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, opportunities. Yeah, there's so many opportunities. I think finances are definitely coming in. There's something about writing. Look, I got don't stop is next. There's something about writing that's really being highlighted for you guys. So again, if you guys, I think your best way of manifesting is actually going to be through journaling. So embrace that. I think it's also going to help you feel more balanced just to get it out on paper. All right. So I hope that this helped you guys and I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Hey there, pile 3. All right, so let's jump in to see what we got going on for you guys. See if I can pick up the card. I've been struggling. Struggle's real. Ooh, 5 of Wands. Okay, let's look at this. So I do feel like with this coming out, it does feel like you have like a lot of haters coming out, all right? So I feel like with this, it's like you have this passion, you have this drive, and it's like you feel like you're constantly being tied back. It's like I feel like you're kind of this person is you're cutting out a lot of haters in your life. I feel like these people have kind of let you down over in the past, and you're kind of just like, I need to make sure that I'm protecting my bubble. I need to make sure that I'm protecting what it is that I truly am passionate about, okay? So whether it's a job or a relationship, I do feel like you guys are making sure that you're not letting any haters come in. You're kind of like, you know what, I need you to step on. Just keep stepping, okay? All right, so let me see what else we have for pile 3. Okay, so Knight of Cups. Okay, so pile 2 actually got this too. I do feel like with this coming out, it says June on all of these papers down here. So I don't know if y'all can see that. June 20th, 21st, and 22nd. So if you guys resonate with pile 2, this might also be for you guys. I do feel like with this coming in, it does feel like an actual like Knight of Cups, like a Cancer, Pisces, a Scorpio could be coming in, maybe from a distance, or want to just travel with you. I feel like they see a future with you, something they can build. This does feel very past life connection when I look at it, but it does feel, hold on. All right, so 2 of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are, most of you in this pile are probably connecting with somebody else. I do feel like this is a past life if they have not, I have in the world next. So I do feel like this is a possible past life connection that maybe you guys stopped communicating with the world, with the Wheel of Fortune's coming out. I feel like this person is actually like the one that kind of got away is what I'm seeing here. Maybe you haven't been in connection with them for some of you guys. Maybe you guys have been kind of trying to move on from it. Maybe you guys have you've had all these other suitors and they just didn't measure up to this person. And you're kind of like, well, do I sit around and wait for them? Or do I kind of just go on about my life with the world? Should I just complete this cycle completely and just move on to other people? Because all these other people freaking suck, right? And so with the Wheel of Fortune, I do feel like you are trying to move forward, but you're still constantly coming back to this Knight of Cups. Just not this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They could have that in their chart. Or just kind of portray those kind of values, okay? So The Knight of Cups is going to be somebody in my, the Tower moment. Okay, so they're going to make an appearance, okay? This Knight of Cups, going back to that thought, sorry. This Knight of Cups is going to be somebody that, when I see the Knight of Cups, I feel like it's somebody that kind of like will not actually invest in their emotions. It's like, oh, I have the emotions, but I'm not straight up jumping into it. I'm not going to like take that leap of faith. It's like, he's holding his cup. He's like, I'm going to kind of hang on to it till I'm ready. But I do feel like they see you as the world. And I think that they're starting to realize that, especially with the Tower card coming out. All right, so show me more about this Tower that we're seeing. I feel like Tower is usually time now for me. Yeah, the Devil. Okay, so this could have been a possible third party that it just kind of ended because you were like, no, I don't want this to happen. I can't see this happening. But this person had a lot of deep feelings for you. They wanted this to move forward with you with with the Moon. It looks like 2 of Swords, right? So they were probably having to deal with you and somebody else. But they had deep emotions for you. Why didn't they make a move? 7 of Swords. Okay. I feel like they thought that if you guys are connecting with somebody, it does feel like this person was kind of like, what move do I take next? See how the chessboard here? And the chess is always like, which move do I make next? So I feel like this person was kind of like, is this going to hurt or help my relationship? Is this going to level me up? And I feel like maybe they were connecting with somebody else. I don't really feel like emotionally they chose the other person. If they actually got in a relationship with the other person, I do feel like it's coming to an end for sure. And they're kind of just like not really interested in it. And I feel like they're doing this like about face situation to make sure that they're coming towards you. I feel like they're coming towards you now, okay? Let me get more on that, please. Ace of Pentacles. All right, sorry. My deck was upside down. So Ace of Pentacles, yeah, they're coming towards you with some kind of offer. Again, I feel like, I can't pick it up. I feel like in the past that they didn't actually, look how this looks very similar, the Wheel of Fortune and Ace of Pentacles, right? I'm noticing that. So I feel like they're going to be extending some kind of offer because I was saying that you were the one, right? I feel like they thought that you were the one that kind of got away and that they didn't make the moves. And 2 of the Pentacles, I think that they're starting to regret that, all right? What else do we need to see? Yeah, the Fool. They're wanting to come for you and take that leap of faith now. Look at the butterflies. They're ready to make that transition towards you and to really take that leap of faith. Again, I think in the past, I think in the past that they actually, they may have had a decision between you and somebody else, and they really just are starting to regret that. Like I said, they didn't know what appropriate moves to take in beforehand, and now they're kind of like, I regret this. And so I do feel like with this Tower coming out, we are in Pisces season now. So a lot of people are going to be in their fields. And I feel like they're like, you know what? I missed out on this absolutely amazing feminine. For the feminine energies in here, they're really realizing that you're the person that they could build a future with, okay? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. They want to bring in this steady offer. They want to build like trust. They want to build something that you guys can both rely on. They want to work with you. The 3 of Pentacles is coming out next. It's kind of like an Adam and Eve scene, right? So it's like they've been manifesting you for quite some time. Maybe they blocked you in the past, but I do feel like they're actually ready to move forward with this connection. I do feel like it's going to be slow and steady, but slow and steady sometimes wins the race, right, Pile 3? But yeah, they're going to be reaching out. Like both of these cards, I keep going back to this, the Ace of Pentacles, and I know it's a Wheel of Fortune, but it really looks like they are ready they see you as the one that really got away. Knight of Swords, yeah. They're going to come in, guys. They're going to come in faster than you realize. So we did have a timing card with June for some of you guys, if that resonates for you guys. Maybe their birthday's in June. Maybe it could be Cancer. But they see you as they're happy. Like they're not interested in anybody else. I do feel like maybe you guys had blocked them in the past because they really just didn't jump in. And they may have, like I said in the beginning, they may have chosen somebody else, and maybe that's what happened and why this didn't go forward, okay? Show me more about this connection. You guys are the only pile that really came out straight love. All right, so let me see what else we got for pile 3. Storm brewing. Yeah, we got 2 towers. That's like my tower card, right? This person's like time now. You guys, they're going to, oh my God, I got soulmate try to flip out on me. This person sees you as their soulmate. This person sees you as like past life connection. This person sees you as somebody that they can build a future with. Like I said earlier, yeah, money and finances. Okay, so this person could be an earth sign with that coming out. With money and finances coming out, meaning someone new. You guys have been like, in the beginning, I was saying that how you guys are like, should I wait? Should I stay? Should I go? This person hasn't, because they didn't make a move. This is the person, I feel like both of you are kind of like, you were the one that got away. And I feel like they're going to be coming back in. You're still like, should I meet somebody new? I don't feel like you should. I feel like hopes and wishes. Yeah, past life connection. Hopes and wishes. I feel like this is the past life connection. If you guys are like, are they going to bring you my happy? I do feel like they are going to bring you your happy. I mean, I'm not going to tell you to kind of wait around for this person, but this person straight has feelings for you, okay? So that's up to you guys. I'm seeing waiting for you is next, okay? So I do feel like, again, this is somebody from your past that really wants to really try to make it work. They could have had children. They could actually pop up at your door and just kind of show up and just be like, hey, I missed you. I don't really feel like you're in a relationship for the majority that are watching this. I feel like maybe they moved on, but you didn't, all right? So I do feel like they have a lot of regret because they thought that if they invested in another relationship, they were going to kind of be like you, but I don't feel like, I feel like they were like really let down, all right? So let me see what we have for money here. I want to see what we have for money for you guys on this one. Denial. Okay, so pile 2 also got this too. Perhaps you're insisting that reality is something other than what it is. What you're refusing to see is better than living the truth and lie. Been putting a false front to make money. It's time to resolve that mask. Okay, so I do feel like money could be tight for you guys. Maybe you're just kind of like, maybe y'all have some debt, or maybe you're just kind of like, you know what, this job sucks, but I'm just going to kind of bury it down. But I feel like you guys are kind of like trying to just, you know, be positive, and I feel like that's really great for you guys, trying to think positive. Embrace the wisdom of the unknown, okay? So I do feel like there's a lot of things that are going to start coming in that you guys are going to kind of be like, I don't know, should I or shouldn't I? But I feel like they're like, embrace it. If there's something that's new for you, do it. I mean, why not? Why not give it a try? I mean, the only thing that can hurt is like and not work out, but at least you tried and you know. Don't live in the what ifs, right? Recognition, yeah. I think that you guys ballsing up and not living in the what ifs, your money's going to start looking good and solid. Whenever you're working on now will win you the respect of others. You can earn a leadership position or get the recognition you deserve. So yeah, with that coming out, I feel like if you guys balls up, you guys, what I say, daddy up, I feel like you guys are going to start, you know, like if you guys are kind of like, I can't get that promotion, I can't get that, it's not ever going to work out for me. I think that when you change that mindset, things are going to start really looking up for you with your money, okay? Oh, look, I have work in silence. All right, so if you guys are like, so you feel like money's been on halt. I see that underneath too. All right, so what you need to do is, I'm seeing for advice, is to kind of work in silence. So if you guys are up against somebody at work, maybe for some kind of promotion or something, do it behind the scenes. Don't let everybody kind of know, all right? So I know you guys might be more of a team player, but I feel like they're like, you know what? Keep it kind of in silence. Kind of let it, you know, do your work behind the scenes. I want to tell you guys to be a team player, but I feel like you have usually been that way, and it kind of like people can kind of throw you under the rug. So I feel like in this case, this person, like this situation, this job situation, like kind of work in silence, okay? Let me see what we have for this person that we were talking about. What would they say to you if they could? I lost myself for a little while. Okay, so I feel like with this, I feel like this person's this is either a past or past life for you guys. And I feel like, okay, so you guys could be on and off connection with this person. If not, it does feel like you guys are kind of both longing for each other or longing for the same kind of connection. All right, so I do feel like I lost myself for a little while. I think that both of you have kind of like, I was saying, like you were kind of debating on whether or not to open up, right? So I feel a little lost for a while, as I feel like both of you have kind of gone, you guys have kind of gone rogue in a way, as I want to say. I feel like even though we're apart, I feel like if this is a past life person, we got soulmate cards. So a lot of times you feel a soulmate's connection. Whenever you connect with them, you can feel that straight tug on you, right? And my life is not as together as it seems. Maybe I feel like you guys are kind of putting up a persona that, you're not as vulnerable as you are, but you guys are a water sign. Like, you guys are straight up in your feels, and that's not a bad thing. A lot of times people can't be that way, right? A lot of earth signs, not to call out earth signs, but a lot of times people, they have a hard time expressing their emotions. And so I feel like that's not a bad thing, but just embrace that. And I feel like whoever you're connecting with is going to love you for that because you're not afraid to express yourself, okay? All right, so let's do the angel answers. So ask a yes, no question. I'm going to shuffle for 3 seconds. Pause the video if you need to. All right, so let's see yes, no for pile 3. 1, 2, and 3. Let's get this one. Okay, opportunity, yeah. I feel like pile 2 got that one too. That's crazy. So guys, if this resonated for you, pile 2 might as well. So I do feel like money is going to start coming in. I do feel like, again, once you let go of somebody from your past, not necessarily this person, but like past hurt. So like maybe if you're connecting with this person, you need to let go of what happened with them in order for it to move in. I do feel like it's going to bring in big happy changes is next, okay? So this could be a past life. This could be a past person for some of you, but big happy changes and perfect timing is coming up next, all right? So I hope this gave you some sense of clarity, some kind of direction, and I hope that you guys have a beautiful day.